What is up, everybody? How we doing? Oh my goodness! I just wanted to welcome. How's everybody doing? Happy holiday to everybody. That's a little glimpse of my other side there, and I just want you to see. Did you hear that? That's Madison Square Garden last year. I'll get too much into it. Madison Square Garden last year, Dave Matthews Band closing night. That was whatever it holds 36,000 people singing together as one big happy family. So you know where I'm coming from, okay? One big happy family. That was it. If you're able to involve in something like that and that moves you, God, something like that. I wish you could all experience that. That was just something I wanted to share with everybody. Just that everybody, all those different people singing together, working together just to make that happen and the band and everything else. So that's what I decided to open with today. Happy 420, everybody. I hope it came through. If it didn't, then you didn't see it and you have no clue what I'm talking about. But that's just par for the course over on, ready? The New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. Hey, how about that? Up on YouTube, the graphics are ripping through. It looks really good. Instagram, I see you down there. It's okay. I'm watching the chat come through. But it was awesome. So, everybody, we finished up last night chit-chatting about the whole 9 yards, and I teased it a little bit. At NJ Leaf today, we went over there this morning and we saw everybody at NJ Leaf again. Mike and the crew over there. I could get through it, but we'll get the sheet. Hold on a second. Oh, here we go. The shirt. Hold on. Ready? Here you go. You gotta read the shirt. Wow, there, right? You can screenshot it. There you go. Okay. I got this out in Seattle. That's good, right? Everybody like it? It's really cool. I like it. So we finished up last night where we said, oh, shoot, Instagram, you didn't quite get it, did you? Here, we'll try that again for you because I'm watching it back on the tablet. Okay. We finished up last night, and I told you that for 420, we got everything. Oh, I didn't. Actually, for 420, we got one thing. That's what we're getting to. I told you all, we missed a shot. The glare on this is a little bright, but, oh, there we go. So you see that down there? Hello, it's Urban. Urban. There we go. Welcome to the family. Urban Dispensary, number 37. The lights are killer, huh? There's got to be a sweet spot, right? Okay. There we go. We went and we saw Max today, and we went in Newark, right outside the airport. Okay. And we went to Urban Dispensary, who just opened on the 18th, and I missed them, and I told you that this is part of a family. You see what we're doing here? Huh? We could not go visit them. And gosh, I'm glad we did. So my fault we didn't get there. We know whose fault it is they weren't open earlier. But that's somebody's fault, not their own, not Max's fault, not Natalie's fault, who's the CEO up there of Urban, and Glenn rocking security outside. Glenn said it was his first job working at dispensary security. He worked security other places, and he said he was like a laid back guy. And I was like, dude, if you're a laid back guy, we're laid back people, and you're gonna have a blast, and it's to be a good time. So it's gonna be cool. It's in a strip mall there, man. It's a tough spot, but they're in, and they. Do you want to get into it? They had to move. It's 420. We're happy. We're a family. But the channel's going to move in that direction also, too. Okay. We're gonna discuss about how many times they had to jump through their hoops to get the doors open, and now they're sitting there, they're waiting, and they're kicking in the doors for rec, but they're not open for rec yet. Congratulations to MPX for being open for rec today. I saw you guys down there. Oh my goodness. Getting it done. Heyday Coffee next door. We plug all the coffees. Rook is the official sponsor, unofficially, unofficially of the New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. That is my hometown coffee in Monmouth County. The best in the worldwide. Okay. But Heyday Coffee was giving a coffee down at MPX. They were rocking out their first ever rec sales on 420. I want to be saying that about like 10 shops next year. But it was cool. You check out their Instagram and stuff. Everybody was doing things. Like I said, I was over at NJ Leaf. We met with Mark at Hillview Farms, and we talked with him for a couple of minutes and his partner. And Kalo Drinks was out in the parking lot. We hit them up. They're lights to make my head not look awful. You see, it looks pretty good on Instagram. It's a little shiny. We need some makeup, but they wreak havoc on everything else. I got to get past them because obviously they're focused. See, because I'm a pro now. So they were out there. Where was his name? Did I get his name? I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and then I didn't. Matt, I think was his name. So out in the parking lot with the cat, and I had the one. It was delicious out in the parking lot. The salsa one. We need drinks in Jersey, so more of that. So yeah, we went up to the dispensary. Urban, like I said, we weren't going to leave anybody out, and we saw them, and they're doing great things. Again, more pharmacists coming in the community as old pharmacy tech. I like to see that moving everything that way because we know what's up, and I have history in it, so it's good things. I'd much rather promote cannabis than anything else. When I talked with him about that, so there you go. Look at that, boom, right there. That's a sweet spot, right? All right, I love it. See, he's got a sticker on the bag. I didn't tell you that, Max, but that's the deal. You handed me the bag like that, and I turned it around, boy, and I was like, I hope there's a sticker, and there it is, looking good, right? Just that little extra, right? And then we got, because he took one of the stickers there, so we got a bunch of stuff. So anyway, I can't make it all about Max because we're gonna go back and see him. But thank you to him and Glenn and all his friends and family there. So they're doing their thing. We're going to fire up this Essence Verano. So, Facebook, I'm going to say goodbye to you. All right, toodaloos. Thank you so much. Happy 420 to Facebook for joining us and everything else. And we're going to say goodnight to you. Support your local dispensaries. Support everybody, all the 37 dispensaries in New Jersey that I went and visited, and the ones that I didn't get to, the botanists and them. I'll see you guys again. I promise. No. You know me, we didn't slide any of you or anything like that. It's just a big day. So thank you again. And again, to everybody that's just got Facebooks over on that side, join us over on YouTube, please. We're going to have some 420 fun. Thank you. New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. Stopping that green stigma, one review at a time. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Be good, people. Don't screw it up. I almost turned off the wrong feed. Dude, I almost turned off the YouTube feed. Imagine that. We're up. That's down to 3. Hey everybody, we got this killer flower from Verano. We're gonna fire it up, right? So what's going on? We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. Hold on, because we're gonna hang out for a minute. Anybody want to say anything? Hi Hannah. Hi, Cranked. MTV Paris. I got this. There. We were talking about killer flower and everything. You want to hang out for a minute? We'll smoke and we'll talk about where we're going. Because this is it. I wanted to get this review done. I wanted to get it in because, first off, it's not 420. You want to know why? Because this is because we'll go backwards. How about we go backwards for the reviews? Okay, so the flower we bought today from Urban is Skittles Vibe Sticks Pre-Roll. Okay, that's coming in. I should have put it in. Coming in at 22. It's nice. It's a Verano flower. Like I said last night, Verano comes in with some good flower and stuff. Okay, we're gonna back this off here, and like I like to do, and burn that off. Good stuff. Where are we gonna go? So yeah, I was saying, where I see the channel going and everything else. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna oh, how much THC? It's Delta 8 is it's 22.52. Here, we can put that up there, right? Where is it? Focus you. It's not going to focus because it's too. There it is. I don't know if you can read it or not, but it's 2252. So I was talking with some people and from Hillview stuff and about THC and everything else, and it's interesting, man. Big numbers out there. We were talking about we got the first ever 40%. Man, I watched that back. I said 40 milligram, man. I'm sorry, it was a long day and everything else. Um, I mean 40% THC, not 40 milligram. A little tight pack here, but that's the nature of it. Verana's going to be a little bit bigger thing, um, a little bit tighter of a pre roll. So it's nice. But we're going to hang out for a couple of minutes. I just wanted to relax and thank everybody, man. Thinking about where we're going to go, what we're going to do. There's right now all over the state of New Jersey. It's just tight up in this top section here. And that's what tends to happen. There's people hanging out and partying and having a good time. And you know what I like? They were really worried about where the food trucks were going to be at a lot of these events. That's like I got to be like right here, right? Because the glare off my glasses. The events are really that's cool. That's what I like to see. That's why I open it up with a family thing there because that's what it's about. It's not about um, what I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but I just wanted to say that it's about family and where the channel's going to go is we're going to continue to bring on that stuff, but I want to move into I'd like to go visit with Hillview, if they'd have us or something like that, or go visit with whatever growers are coming out, and not even visit, just have them on and have them talk about it, have them explain what they're thinking, because with talking with them, if anyone was interested in this sort of stuff, going that route and seeing how they're coming into the community, because like I said, they're third generation farmer stuff. And I know I say that, but hey, hit me up, man. Don't send me your stuff or anything. I'm not saying that, but I mean, I'm willing to the whole group together. Like I said, a family. This is a family thing. It all works. He said, all a high tide floats all boats. That's what it comes down to. I didn't even offer that information or what I was saying to him, but that's what he said. So it's a good thing to see people like that in the community. And I tell you, I came over from the live streaming and stuff into this, and moving through that, and that's the community that I come from, filled with love. So it's 420. I figured we'd do that, and walking out of the shop urban up there in Newark, and feeling that same sort of love. Multiple shops. It wasn't handshakes when I left. It was hugs, and this isn't because I know these people. I don't know these people from Adam. It's because that's what it is, and that's the feelings when you're leaving. It's just it's good things all around, good vibes and everything else, and I really appreciate that, and I really appreciated talking with all the people, and just the love we felt. And I'm not going to get into it, but another thing that we're going to I should scroll that on. No, I shouldn't. Your beat over there. I'll take it off on the graphics there for you. Hold on. One thing also we got to talk about is it's just what the lines and stuff and everything else. I rolled by. Let's see. I had to drive by Air, and I could have drove by Zenleaf if I wanted to, just to check their line. And there's a pretty decent line out there. Um, so that was solid all day long. I don't really think that's cool, man. I think we need to look into what's going on with everything else, man. I mean, these licenses they need to go crazy. It was insane. It was really I'm seeing the guy there, yeah. So we need to move into the direction that there needs to be a lot more shops out there, and there needs to be more volume and stuff like that. And if people want to move, how do we move past the rec thing? We've talked that a lot of these places and everything else want medical first and then rec. Well, now we're to the point where I feel that if it's somebody wants to come in rec and medical, then they should be allowed to. I mean, I don't know the grumblings between how everybody would feel about that if like I came in or anything else. But I would like to think everybody in the industry is like, the more the merrier, bring it on. While I would feel if I was a dispensary owner that opened a long time ago, or I had to jump through all those hoops, like honestly, like Max at Urban, like say I opened a dispensary tomorrow in New Jersey, the CRC was like, good to go. Here's both your licenses. See you. As like somebody like Max, would I be pissed? Maybe a little bit, but I'd probably, knowing him, he wouldn't be because he doesn't care because I know him and I know the other dispensary owners and stuff like that. But it's kind of like the rest of the people when it puts a bad taste in your mouth. If you go changing the rules on anything, it'll really screw things up. So you gotta. That's why we need rules and we need just iron this. Oh, where are we? Yeah, we can iron this shit out. I got a joint, nice pre roll in my hand, and let's get moving. All right, so today there was a bunch of different groups. There was a group I didn't make it up in Canadex that was up there with all the nice people. I watched some of their live streaming, their legacy markets and stuff like that. And then there was another group over at the hotel at Edison, NJ Green Scene, I think it was, and NJ Cannon Community was over there, and a couple of my legacy growers that I know that were over there and doing a bunch of stuff. And it's all really positive stuff. So let's get everybody together. So that's I want to move to that too. I want to see what the process is and everything else, and make sure everything's going good because I talk to these people and I bring up stuff that concerns me, and they're like the same thing. So we get more people in, we get more jobs because now I'm talking. We're talking with this security guards are working here, more security guards there, more people working in the strip mall. It's a strip mall. There's going to be people there. There was people everywhere. And you know what? If this guy was doing, he could have known anything out of this. It was just in the dust. Nobody cares. Nobody cares what's going on or anything like that. So, could certain places maybe just go straight wreck and not? I don't know. I mean, but you can't just leave it in the hands of the towns and stuff like that because it doesn't work because they don't have any accountability, right? If there's no accountability, then the town is just I mean it's 420. I don't know. I'm in a groove, so I'm gonna go for it real quick, okay? Because this is where we're gonna go. Because I need you people out there to understand how this could be working, and I want to get into it because again, I was watching a thing on Beast and whatever he did a 5-year video, but some of these people in these towns that are on these boards and these councils they're not paid people. They're elected officials that are making these decisions. So they're in and out in 2 years. So they may or may not be doing it for the votes, but it may or may not concern them long term what the goals of the town are or anything else. So, where's the influence coming from? What's going on? So, I don't know. Liquor stores are a different story. I mean, think about it. I saw a bunch of stuff about liquor stores. They opened up that thing. Hey, did you see we beat it? We beat the anyway. And MPX, they interviewed a guy and he was like, it's a tax grab. Well, sure, it might be. What do we do to stop that? I don't know. But because some towns can do that now because there's no rules. So anyway, I feel like we need to look into that too. Okay, because I know dispensaries that are waiting on licenses that want them. I know dispensaries that don't want rec licenses. Look at Breakwater. I never directly asked those people, but I have a feeling that they could give a shit about having a fucking rec license. And that's great. It's fucking awesome, dude. I love it. Cool, great. They're going to do their thing. And that's cool. But if you want a rec license, maybe you should be able to get a rec license. I don't know. Let's look into it. I think it'd be interesting. But anyway, that's my rant on that one. It's definitely the people that do it. So that's why it upsets me when I see people that are working hard and want to do good things and all that sort of stuff, and they're getting and things are not working for them. Sorry, Verano. You see this here? This pre-roll being too tight. I'll tell you right there. That's how that goes. It's burning, it's rolling. But again, a big pre-roll like this, burning down, she's gonna be all tarry because we had to light her a bunch of times. When we get down here, she can be a little rough. Nothing against it personal, Verano. It's just the way it goes. This is honesty, right? That's what we do here on NJDRC Green, right? Is that it? Is that all we want to talk about? I just wanted to, I felt like I needed to clean this up and finish up and be done with it because we got to move forward. That's a beautiful smoke ring. We need to move forward this year, and it's gonna just we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We got big plans. Like I said, I want to move. We're gonna move out of the state. I want to start hitting other dispensaries as we go. Um, I want to get into some growers and stuff like that. And then we got a heavy Dave Matthews season. So that's going to impact all this, obviously. And we got shops opening. I can't afford to have this little trip, this little free for all joyride we went on. By the way, from the MPX bag over is everything we bought. All those bags, and they're stacked high, 3 deep. Everyone's full. We'll go through them all, okay, real quick. But I can have this drag out 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I'm at a Dave Matthews concert in like 45 days in North Carolina at the Memorial Day weekend. So we're going to be down. We're not going to be reviewing anything in North Carolina, but you know, we need to move. So we got to get back here up to. This wasn't a review on Urban. This was just a stop and say hi. And all those other people, cannabis and all that. And 710. Geez, 710. Like I feel like we were there a month ago. We were gushing about 710 last night. And we were about in Urban today. That's how awesome all these people are. It's family. I feel you, Killer Leaf. I do. I feel all you people. You know, man. Their system was down today. IT guys, right? Tip your bud tenders and IT guys. Like and subscribe. IT guys, they MPX crashed out. I fell for him. Oh my God. What's his name? Let's give him a legit shout out. John, for getting the system back up and running. I can't imagine what it was like trying to get that going, wreck and everything else. So way to go, John, and all the other IT guys ripping it up, trying to get everything inventoried and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Good luck, you know. Everybody's going to do well. Is that that's all we're saying? That they crash Cureleaf, we were talking about that, and all those good people over there, and yeah, I think that's about it. The whole thing with not being on a 420, I didn't get into it. It doesn't matter. It's all about what you're doing when you're smoking with cannabis and everything else. So while 20 after at any hour works, obviously, duh. It doesn't necessarily need to be 20 after, but so I felt like we could hang out whenever. And in a couple of minutes, it's gonna be 420 on the West Coast today. So I was literally sitting in traffic today. Didn't even know. I didn't care because I knew I was gonna come hang out with all you people and everything else. So it was cool. So that's it. That's the first. I guess we're gonna call that the first year, right? Because we're gonna start. We're gonna start fresh. We're gonna start fresh. We'll do the rest of the week. We'll finish up. We got best ofs we're gonna do. I can give you the first one right out the gate. Congratulations to Urban for being the newest dispensary in New Jersey for the 2023 dispensary tour. Congratulations. You were the one that opened the latest before we closed the gates. So next year it could be somebody different, but today, this time, Urban Dispensary, Max and the crew there, you are the first official winner of any best of dispensary tour. Hopefully, this will be a whole thing when we get into it at some point in time. But congratulations on opening the doors as close to 420 as you could and making it under the wire. So thank you so much for having me and all that good stuff. And everybody go enjoy your nights. Okay. It's about to be 420 on the West Coast. So I do not want you sitting and watching me. I want you to go hang out with somebody. Have fun. Go outside. The sun's about to set on the East Coast. I'm probably going to go for a walk in the woods and hang out and enjoy myself there and relax. And I'm not turning on a piece of social media for the next 30 to 40 seconds at least, because I need to see what I did there. I'm trying to say civil with it, but this is a lot, man. This is burning out. But we're gonna back it out. We knew what this is gonna be. This is fun. This had a lot of fun. We had a blast doing this. All these nice people and everything else. So I decided we're gonna take the rest of the week off. Not like the week off. We're not coming out. We're not gonna come live for any long periods of terms of anything like that. Okay. Um, we're gonna do some stuff, and then for next week we'll do best ofs Wednesday night. Next week Wednesday night for our broadcast. Okay, we're gonna do a final close up on the tour. I'll have all the graphics loaded. We can go through all our bags. We can go through all our THC contents. We can talk about the. I'm sure if you guys saw, I am melon out there today. Did you hear that? See that pre roll? I want to talk about that more. I want to talk about the crop stuff more. There's a lot of stuff that we got in the bag. I want to go through all the Hillview flower that we got. Um, all the stuff, the anthology pre rolls I got. I want to smoke them. Look at this thing. This thing went out again. I can't get this thing going. Nothing again. Nothing personal, but sorry, dude. She ain't gonna fly with me, man. It's what it is. It's machine pack. I can't wait to see breakwater. We got breakwaters things we got to go through. I have a pre roll for breakwater. How about that? You didn't even know that, and I'm going to tell you right now. I have a pre roll from breakwater. Hello, Renee. How are you? And hey, honey, how you doing over there, buddy? Everybody's getting it done. So yeah, so we have a pre roll from breakwater too. So I want to wrap this whole thing up next week. I want to take and I want to give all the companies the credit that they deserve for what they did, and we'll run through everything real quick, and we'll pick out the awards for the best ofs this year. Um, I don't know how I'm going to figure out one. We have another one. You want to know another? We'll do another little teaser here, okay? And it's going to be interesting. And I don't know. Next year it might come in again, but right now I don't know how I'm going to figure it out. But I might. Where there's a battle for the smallest dispensary in the state of New Jersey. The smallest state in the sense, smallest dispensary in the state of New Jersey. So I don't know whether we not we want to count square footage or like counter space or but there's two and they're really close and they both said something to me about it, which is awesome because that's cool stuff because I want to have those sorts of battles. I want people battling about some other stuff. I'm not gonna tell you what the other stuff is, right? I have a professional that joined my humble little YouTube thing down there on Instagram. She's a big podcaster and she's a pro, and I can't wait to talk with her more about getting my stuff better. So I don't know how much I'm supposed to tease and how much I'm not supposed to tease, and give away. But we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna wrap everything up, and it's gonna be a neat bundle. I was gonna try to stretch it, but I got 7:07. I can't. I feel it. We'll just lose it if we try to sit here for another 15 minutes. You know. So yeah, everything is really cool. I see big things. I see positive things, which is nice, which is really cool. I see a lot of people supporting each other, and if we do that, it's all gonna work. Um, I see a lot of things down in I floated some ideas by some people, and they were really on board with that sort of stuff, and we're gonna we're gonna go from there. But definitely, Atlantic City's got a convention today. Edison has a convention today. They have a convention at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey, and they're allowed to smoke apparently in the parking lot there. So we're making progress, man. So remember, just to be smart out there and don't act the fool and don't smoke in people's faces if they don't like it. Think about it like a cigarette. All right. But a little bit more. I don't know. As a non smoker, as an ex smoker, I hate cigarettes, that. And then, cannabis smoke. I don't smell it like I probably should. I probably don't smell it anymore. But anyway, I'm rambling. That's how it goes, right, Renee? So, yeah, that's it. That's it. I just want to make sure everybody's on board with me and where we're going. I mean, like, everybody's on board with me. We're coming. We're going. We're going. You know, Once I saw the news there, I knew we were in it, man. I knew that people don't know what's going on. I took your thing this morning on my Insta. Pace, Love, and Dave Matthews. You Insta people, real quick. I said that this morning, and that's who I got it from. The Space Between podcast. She says that. It's a beautiful line. I like it. So yeah. Um, thank you so much. On top of that, who knows? I could show up other places. It's not just cannabis for me, right? But everybody, I love to see what you're doing out there. Shops pushing shops, flower pushing flower, people having friendly competitions in dispensaries. You know, it's awesome. Talking shit between shops and other people, other shops. The cannabis in 710, and those people getting together because it's such a small community. That's what we like to say. So as long as we keep moving this way, everything's going to be good, and we're going to have a blast doing it because it's something we love to do. Out again, I'm parking on the grass, so I can't blame you, Verano. That's my fault too, because I'm not. I guess we should do a hit. We wrapped everything up. All right, practice up. All right, everybody. So for the inaugural 2023 dispensary tour, the state of New Jersey, to all 37 dispensary owners. I know it's not 37 owners, but I got to do it like this. Thank you so much for having me. All your staff, all your people, from the parking lot people to the CFOs and the CEOs that I met, and all those people. You're the best. You're the make it work. And if we'll find out if you're not next year, but this year it's about the peace and the love, right, Renee? Um, so I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, reach out to me. We can talk about anything. If you see some stuff you want to do, on top of the stuff that we're already going to do, let's do that. You want to work together? You want to do some stuff and talk about some things. And hey, it's all I got to do is click a button on this thing, and you're up next to me, and we're talking about anything. So, remember that if there's a message you want to get crossed or something like that. So thank you again so much. I'm truly, truly humbled by the overwhelming reception I've gotten, not only in person, but on social media. The likes and the subscribes have been ridiculous. And to the YouTube thing, to somebody that does this, to be able to broadcast live on YouTube, first of all, that's a big fuck you to Mark Zuckerberg. That's all I'm saying, dude, is that you don't think that what I'm doing is good. I have free reign on YouTube. So obviously we're doing something right. Okay. So thank you so much to everybody over on YouTube, and YouTube for giving me the ability to go out, and we can run live interviews now if we want to from grow houses and stuff like that. And we can go live at dispensaries now if we want to with everybody. Okay. And we can do this, and we can turn this into a little channel if we'd like. All right. Thank you so much. All right. It's 7:12. So everybody go do your thing. Go in your basements, go in your garages, away from the kiddies. You know how it is. And relax. And then have fun. Turn on the music. Have a little Dave Matthews on. Hey, it could be Fish. I talked with a couple of Fish fans. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just put something on, relax, have a good time, talk, laugh, forget about your worries for a while. That's what it's all about, right? I will see you guys next week. 9 o'clock, Wednesday night, New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. Like, subscribe, please, on YouTube. I don't have an outro yet, but here we go. New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. Stopping that green stigma, one review at a time. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting me. I cannot thank you all enough for putting your faith in me. And you know what? We're going to do right for you. Okay? This whole family. We're going to do good. I'll see you guys next week for the best of dispensaries 2023. Golly. Have a good night, everybody. And as my friend Renee says, for just tonight, I'll steal it. Peace and love. And Dave Matthews, man.